Hello. Okay, that's not a good sign. Hi, 2 minutes. Bear with, I'm just fighting with me the machine. It's not even switching on. Okay, we'll go with a different one. And I'll fight with this data. What is happening? Have I dropped it? Has it run out of battery super fast? Right, we're gonna put that down so I don't cry about it, and I'll find us on this one. It's Christmas though. Heidi, hi. This one's was on Noah's Ark, I think. It's that old. But I'm sure I'll find us. If not, you'll just hear us crying. Where am I at? Oh. Come on now. Play nice. Play nice. Please play nice. Technology has to work. Hello! I'm here. I have chat. Hi Kim, hi Sheila, hi Julie, hi Gemma, hi Kelly, Donna, Jane, everybody, hi. Hi Maureen. If I've missed anybody, I'm sorry. Christmas is here. Oh. Oh, we have this. This is the new Christmas collection. I will show you how to do this again. I did a while ago, but oh, look at that. I've just dropped it. There we go. So candle, I wouldn't recommend burning the candle though, but they're very nice for decoration. And this is Mr. and Mrs. Frost and the snow pet. I think it's a cat. I don't know what it is. It's a pet. Probably a cat. It's a snow thing. There we go. Hi, Sarah Jane. It's very small, that writing. I should probably find my glasses. From Wet Devon. Yeah, it's wet here as well. So first off, we've got a candle. We do have shrink plastic, which I will grab. I'm saying I'm going to grab it. What on earth have I done with it? We do have shrink plastic for the first time ever. I did not get a massive amount of them though. Basically, because I'm just new, like super new. Here it is. So shrink plastic. It's printed. You will need to use an alcohol ink or something like that, or once they're shrunk, use acrylic paint pens. But alcohol pens or pencils work really well. But they are pre-printed. Watercolours don't work on them. I've put that on something mucky as well, honestly. So we do have shrink plastic and they are super cute. I have made these earrings with them. You do get enough. Oh. Hold on. There we are, we're back. You love the snow pet. I don't know what it is. It could be a dog, could be a cat, anything. Now, I have got silver rings to go with gold things, but I will find the gold rings soon. All I've done to personalise is just a bit of card that I've made into a tag or even just rounded the edges off. And I mean, you can sell them. You can give them as gifts, whatever you want. I mean, how cute are they? I love the stud ones. I love the stud ones. I will show everybody how to make these though eventually as well. But they don't just have to be for earrings and things. You can make them as little tags and stuff. Look at Mrs. Frost. How cute is she? Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? I keep losing the chat. This is terrible. So that is the shrink plastic. It's on the website now. Everything's on the website. The shrink plastic is £4 a sheet because I did not dare get hundreds and hundreds of them in case it didn't go down well. To be honest, when I've had a look, that's not a bad price, but I was like, oh, but I think it's good fun. I think it's worth it. Again, the paper packs in the paper pack of it, you can decorate your baubles and things as well. You know, all the wooden baubles that we've got on the website. So I'll show you the makes and then I'll show you the paper packs. I'm very excited. I'm not making much sense at all. Hi Hilary. Hi Caroline. So this is, you could put money in it, gift tags, little sweets, you know, little bars of chocolate. You put some of them in and put a tenner in as a Christmas present. And that to me just makes it a little bit better than there's a tenner. You know what I mean? Or even a gift card, or put, if you want to give somebody £20, put 4 or 5s in the little bar of chocolate at the back. It's just something a little bit different, and I think it's just super, super cute. So again, I think this is what we're going to make tonight, this one, because I think it's absolutely gorgeous. This one, again, all I've done is added some beads and made a little charm to go on it, so that can go on the tree. And this one is scraps of the paper, you know, when you're cutting. And all I've done is put them to look like a tree, put them wonky. This one, it's more mixed media style, but again, it's not really mixed media. It's just a little bit paint put on with a spatula. It's not hard. And I also did it over the top of the holly paper. This one again, I've made another little tag. I've gone way over the top of Christmas for this. These are nail charms. A little tag. This paper as well. This is the colour your own backing paper. Love it. So excited. Honestly, I don't think I've been this excited about Christmas since last Christmas. I will show you the papers and things though as well. There's just so many different things you can do with it, and it's not overly cute and it's not overly traditional. I like it. It's more my style of Christmas, I feel. Oh, here they are anyway. You get loads and loads. You get 2 sheets of each, and there's 24. Oh, sorry, chair. I have an awful bother here. My chair's leaning over. My thing's gone off. Breathe, Emma, breathe. Right, I'm here. So, you get 2 sheets of each, and there's 24 sheets. So start off, we've got Mr. and Mrs. Frost, and all the different sizes. So there's so many different projects again. And then you've got this one, which could be the kid, if you want it to be. He works out a proper kid, like proper kid size when you've got the smaller ones and the bigger ones. But again, he could just be snowman on his own. I think he looks quite mischievous, him. And then this one, you've got loads and loads of words. So Merry Christmas, season greetings. It's snow season, from our house to yours. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Cut them down, make them whatever you want. It could be Merry Christmas, it's snow season, or just snow season, or whatever you want it to be, really. And I love the writing. I think it's really, really cool. And this is this. Now you can cut all these out separate if you want, or just make it a backing paper. Again, you get 2 of each one, so there's loads and loads and loads. You can make up big sort of scenes if you want to cut each one out. And I just thought it was very cute, very, very cute, especially with the sweeties and things. And of course on the shrink plastic you get the sweeties as well. This one, I know I showed you this a while ago, but the whole idea of this was giving you the 2 different sizes to make it go further. Because when we've got a big A4 sheet, it's like, well, once you've cut it down, it's gone. Where these sizes, they're more manageable. That can go in your journals, that can go on cards. You can even cut it down a little bit, but just stand the snowman on. Bring other craft ideas in. Honestly, it's endless what you can do. And I know this one was really, really popular as well when I showed it. I've had lots of messages about it. You lovely lot. This one, Christmas tree, self-explanatory. Perfect, perfect background. And it's just lovely. Snow. Snow. You've missed the stuffs, the samples. I'll show you quickly again. So these are the new, it's snow season paper kit. You can do all your usual stuff with them, as in watercolour, alcohol markers, pencils, whatever you like. You get 2 sheets of each, 24 sheets in total. There is more backing papers in this one, because I thought when you're making your Christmas gifts and things, well, it's easier to do it with this, isn't it? You get so many characters per sheet as well. It's going to last. This one's got like a gingham, a green gingham behind it. Like different ways you look at it and see yellow and things in. And again, if you don't want to use the full sheet, cut the holly out. It's really, it's simple holly. It's not too tiny. These as well. These, to be honest, my whole thinking with this was, you know, the Christmas lights. I thought if you did a DL sheet of paper, you'd have 3 of the Christmas light, the wooden Christmas light shapes on a simple card. Absolutely fabulous. I'm in love with it. This here, if you look closely, it's got different words. It says Happy New Year, Make a Wish, Merry Christmas, and it is just a super cool background. And then candy canes, because you need candy canes. So I'll quickly show Helen the makes, and then we'll play. Yeah, but everything's on the website. The shrink plastic is there as well. I do have to say quite a few of the shrink plastic's already gone. I think I've totally misjudged that one. But that is with the shrink plastic earrings, and all I've done over the top of that is some resin. And this one here, I haven't actually done anything with it, and I just really love them. And you've got like the matte side and then the shiny side from the shrink. And then this one again, the shrink. And I've just made tags and things. That would make a fabulous insert for your Christmas journals if you're making an album. Obviously a gift as well. And then you can make them on your baubles and hang them on the tree. Decorate the back though as well, you don't just want them. This one looks more mixed media. Honestly, it took 5 minutes. It was so simple. And I just used scraps as well, just to add a bit of detail. This one, now I have a confession to make. I started off with this red colour in, but I didn't like it. So this should be blue. Anyway, there we go. But you can still do the same thing with the other. And then this just scraps of the paper. And again, I've gone over with the resin on here and just added some baubles. I mean, that's a tiny, tiny amount of the paper. You're going to be able to make so much. This is what we're going to do tonight though. Maybe it's in different papers. And then this little thing, Helen, which is great for teenagers if they want gift cards and things for Christmas. And then again, this one with these fairy. I do love these fairy lights, the little wooden shapes though. Absolutely fabulous. Very much in love with them. But should we play? Should we play? I'm so excited to play. Tell us about your weekend as well. You've never seen shrink plastic before. Should we do a little bit of shrink plastic to start off with then? Because shrink plastic is the bestest ever. I do have some already cut out here. Now, don't use watercolour on it. It will not dry. Alcohol markers, pencils. Have I got a pencil that isn't a watercolour one next to us? No, it's watercolour. Hold on. Bear with. Watercolour. If you bear with 2 seconds, I will find a pencil. I didn't even think about that, you know. Shrink plastic is awesome. You just need your heat tool. And you can put them in the oven as well. It does come with full instructions. I can say that. I included the manufacturer's instructions as well, but then I added a bit on about the heat tool because it says the oven, and obviously most of us have got a heat tool. What am I standing on now? It's all going wrong, ladies. Oh, thank you. I'm just hunting for a pencil just to show. My lid's come off that. Still working though. Sorry. I'm never organised, am I? Oh, I have found those though. These are called bulb pins. And that's what I use to attach the charms and things to them. I thought I'd lost them, so I bought some more. But there's some there. Right, I kind of find a pencil. So we're going to go with alcohol markers. If I spot a pencil, then I'll grab it. We'll just go with red. So alcohol markers are probably the best bet. And all I'm going to do is you've got a frosted side and then a shiny side. I'm going to colour on the frosted side. And again, just takes a few minutes. It's super easy. I always leave a border as well around when you're cutting it out, just because shrink plastic has a tendency to tear when you're cutting. And then if you do want to pop a hole in it, use a hole punch before you shrink it, because it goes quite tough and hard when you do shrink it. Am I making sense? Is everybody totally like, what is she talking about? Shut up, Emma. Breathe, woman, breathe. Hi, Caroline. So I will do more shrink plastic if people like it, the printed stuff. I love a bit of shrink plastic. I love to add it to me little charms on the journals and things. You know, when you make the journal charms and the journal tassels, and or you just want to add a little something to a card. If you make a miniature cards, these little shrink plastic shrunk down and just stuck on as a little topper, they're just beyond cute. So we'll go red and some green. The instructions, if you do lose the instructions as well for the shrink plastic, they are on the website, and I will, even if they sell out, I'll leave the listing up so you can go back and read the instructions if you lose them. Oh, there we go. If you want to put a hole in it, I suggest you do it. Well, I would do it before, unless you want to have to drill it. Any single hole punch that you want. I'm going to use this though because I've got one. I think I'm going to pop it there. When you're putting a hole in, always leave a few millimeters to allow for shrink so it doesn't break. And then the heat tool. Now this here, your best bet here is, when using the heat tool, is to use a pair of tweezers or something, or even just to keep it still. Allow your heat tool to heat up just so you're not sat for ages. Hi Sharon! Jemmy, you're going to be totally hooked, honestly, with shrink plastic. I love it. But again, I do have to stress, watercolours do not work on it. I have tried so many. So once it starts to go, just give it a few minutes to heat up. If you do it in the oven though, it does need to go on greaseproof paper. Come on now. We're waiting. Oh, that doesn't sound good, does it? Now come on. There we go. The other one went off the other day. I'm not having much luck at all with technology. Oh, there, it's blown now. We've got some heat. Just keep your fingers out of the way as much as you can, and then turn it over and do the back. And then I would suggest just taking a heat tool, a ink, a stamp block or something hard, and just putting it on the top when you're done, just to flatten it. And that is it. And you've got your little hole there because it does shrink. How stinking cute is that? Isn't it lush? Isn't it fabulous? And again, you can actually, when they're still warm, you can sort of bend them to your will. Bend them so they've got a little bit of shape, but I like them flat. I mean, so they're not totally transparent, the shrink plastic, but I mean, that's the size they start off at, and that's what they go to. It's just so cute! Honestly, it makes us so excited. But these can be key rings, they can be little charms. You can make the bottle the glass charms. You know, the little circles of metal there you can get, and then you put the charms on. And it's a glass charm, so everybody knows whose drinks who. Yes. Oh. So many different ideas for Christmas. Right, I am going to use alcohol markers again because I've got them out now rather than hunting for other stuff. And again, these are just the Snow family. They are the Frosts. I mean, it's. I did think when I called it the Frosts, I thought everyone's going to say it's Jack Frost. Well, it's not. She is Jacqueline Frost and he is Jason Frost. I don't know. And the kid, or whoever it is, him there can be James. You can call them whatever you want. I was just thinking, so I was like, oh no, I'll get some stick. Everybody thinks I'm calling them Jack Frost. So I'm going to start off, these ones here are slightly smaller. Like this biggest ones, then them, then them, then them, then tiny, teeny tiny. Shall we give him a blue hat? You don't have to be totally precious because the snow's white. So they're not going to take long at all. You're going to be able to knock out like loads of Christmas cards. And you don't need to use them both together. They can be totally separate. So, I mean, how many do you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're getting 10 images per sheet. So that's 20. That's a lot of Christmas cards and makes. I'm going to give him a blue scarf to match. Now, I am going to cut his legs off when I put them in the frame. But it'll be fine. I don't think you'll mind. And I'm not going to be too precious about all the different colouring. I quite like the idea of these being simplified. Yes, it's all exactly the same. You can foil them completely. I still haven't been in the spider shed. Because I can't bring myself to do it. I'm terrified. I will get somebody to go in and get mine, and I will demo that. I'm just going to colour his call in. And I'll Christopher was laughing at me carrots, so I changed them. So now they look more like carrots for the noses. I'll do his as well later on. He laughed so much when I first did the carrots that I had to change them. Yeah, there will always be the same sort of printed thing. The paper might change slightly. Because like I say, they've got a load of the thicker paper in, but I think I prefer the thinner for working with, so I'm undecided on that one. This is a cool grey. It's very, very light. And all I'm doing is just pretendy shadow. And again, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. I'll do her as well because we're going to use. May as well do both at once. It's under her hat. And it just feels like you've done a little bit of something else. I'm going to give her a vivid pink hat. And the flower doesn't have to be a poinsettia. How do you say that? I did see on a group once on Facebook that a woman had said she hated when people got it wrong. And said, and I completely understood, I can't see it. So I just commented on it and said, that's me, I'm so sorry. And she didn't say anything back, but she must have been thinking, at least she's away. Caroline, I can't even do that. Honestly, even open it makes us want to cry. The shrink plastic, I wouldn't put that through because you're going through the, what's it called? Wait, that you're doing it with? What's it called? What's the machine you put it through to fire it? Anything with heat is going to make your shrink plastic shrink. So I wouldn't put that through to attempt to fire it. But obviously you can go over with a quickie glue pen once it's shrunk and then file it that way, or add glitter and things like that. Just a quick colour. I really like these snow people with the block colour. Nearly there. Oh, I've lost a lid off that one. Wonder what it is with me. Not, I've got red holly going on. Not watching what I'm doing. I'm too excited. I'm so excited for Christmas. I actually started my Christmas shopping as well when I was playing with this kit. I was all excited. Has everybody started their Christmas cards? Or are most people done with their Christmas cards? And I'm just late to the party. There we go. Am I not getting comments? Have I completely froze? Oh no. You've done a few, have you, Maureen? You're organised though. I am never organised. Never, ever, ever. You haven't thought about Christmas. That's good. I'm pleased I'm not the only one. I did, like I say, I did start some Christmas shopping. And when I was talking to Michael, he's on holiday for next year. He's way past Christmas, him. He's talking about holidays. Right, now where is... Do I have a coloured one? Just to save you sitting watching us. I do not. It's alright, because it'll only take 2 minutes. What colour should we do the kid? And should we do the little one? Shall we give him, because he's got Christmas trees on his hat. Haven't started yet, haven't started. See, I'm so pleased all these people are the same as me. Oh, you lovely lot, not organised. I'm going to give him a green scarf. I'm thinking he might be too little now. He's going to have to be a baby one. Green. Hi there, Helen. You're on it. Thinking the same as me. Should we give him a red hat as well? Green and red, because he's got little Christmas trees on his hat. I mean, it could be a girl. They take no colouring at all. And I think that's what I like, because sometimes, as much as I say about crafts not needing to be super fast and you're supposed to enjoy it and this, that and the other, sometimes, especially when you're batch making and you're making your own gifts and things, sometimes having them a little bit quicker and easier is the way to go. And again, just adding a little bit of shade. I don't know how far down on him we'll need to go. Needs orange for his little nose. I give him like the equivalent to a button nose for a tiny carrot. Yes, Maureen, I've seen the girls. The girls work really well with this. I've seen Kelly's use them as well to go with this. Oh, I'm so pleased that you mix and match them. I love to see what people have been up to with the kits. I really do. And like I say, as much as I love stamps and things like that, these are already stamped out for you. You can do whatever you want with them. Right. They don't actually take a lot of fussy cutting out either. That is one thing I will always try and do, is make them easy to cut out. Oh, I'll cut out round the top first, because I really don't know how much of his legs I'll be keeping. And leave a border on them if you're still not sure about cutting. Just leave a border. They look quite sweet with a border, actually, the snowmen. And you can still add your white flashes in with your pens and things like that. You can add your own patterns onto the hats, do a bit of Zentangling on them. Make them your own. If you're using a light grey pen, you can give them a pattern all over the body. I will just cut them out, it's just as easy. There we go. The little one with his windy scarf. I think the cat as well, or the dog, or the snow pet would be fabulous just on a little 4x4 card, all on his own, for somebody who's got a pet. There we go. Yeah, I've already, if this shrink plastics do sell out, which I'm hoping they don't. I'm hoping I've thought about it and getting enough. But if they do, I can get some more. It'll just take a couple of days. It's a very good mixing and matching, and I love to, honestly, I love to see, even if you don't want to put it on Facebook, when you just send me a message with what you've done with them. I love it. I love to see it. That's the best bit about doing all this, you know, seeing what other people make, you lot make. It honestly is, it's the best part. And whilst I am just small, and I know I cannot bring out loads of stuff and all the time, we're getting there, we're growing. These have been so supportive as well. It's unreal. There we go. So we have them. Now, the wooden frames are on the website. For this one, all I've done is getting a black pen, alcohol marker, or something, this one, permanent marker, and I just coloured it in with white. Where's my black one gone there? Just coloured it in. Just like that. Honestly, you just colour them in, these wooden shapes and things. They're so lightweight. And then all I'm going to do is colour it gold or silver or whatever colour frame you want to give it. You can use your waxes and things. The one I did, I actually used a gilding flake, but then I decided it would take too long for everybody to sit and wait for it. And I've lost the gold. Oh my gosh. 2 seconds, bear with. And I'll put it away. That's white. That's gold. You can actually, if you've got sprays and things like that, use your sprays. I've got the Ink spray. And all I'm going to do is it is the gold I picked up. Butterscotch caramel. That's not gold, is it? I'm still spraying it as well. Where's my gold gone? Do you know what it is? One of these days I'll be organised and you lot will think there's something wrong with us. What colour should we do? Right, found this. It's called Opal Magic. It's violet gold. I'm going to dry this. And then we'll put that on over the top. I don't know what I've done with the gold. I had it as well. Look at that though. That's cool, isn't it? What's the plans for the week ahead whilst I'm doing this? So this is an acrylic paint. So make it work for you. This could actually go on your fireplace or anywhere you want as an ornament. All you need to do is sort of make it stand up, or it could even go in a frame, so it's a frame in a frame. I'm very impressed with them. I think they're so cute, and with them being lightweight as well, it's not going to add too much onto your postage. If you're sending cards, especially to special family members, I think I always used to like to make special cards for me gran, and now the kids would rather have chocolate than a card. I think it's not quite the same as it used to be, but I know my gran always loved a card, and I know like the older generation, say older generation, older than 6, like to get a card. Now I don't know, kids don't really think the same, do they? But if you give them an ornament instead, or a Christmas bauble or something, I think they appreciate that. And now that we've got all these supplies and things at our disposal, we can make Christmas cards and baubles and things quite cheaply. There we go. It's a lovely colour, isn't it? And away we're taking. Oh, I like that idea. You're going to do some nice relaxing colouring whilst you're away. What medium are you taking? Are you taking pencils or paints, watercolours? There we go. I'll dry that off. Yes, Helen, I've seen pictures of the puppy. Gorgeous. What did you call him? Butterscotch caramel does sound yummy, doesn't it? So I'm thinking on Tuesday, should we do the candle? I'll show you how we do the candle again. It's really easy, but I would not light them. Just health and safety and things like that, unless you're going to stay in the room with it and keep a close eye on it. But for decoration, they're perfect. Okay. Right, just pop that to one side to finish drying. And now to decide what to use. Should we go with this one? Or is it going to be too maybe too much against the gold frame? Maybe this one. I think this one for the background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it right to the corner, even though we've got that little bit of border. And what you want it bigger so it'll stick to the back of the frame. And I'm just going to take a pencil and sort of draw in, just so you know where to cut, so it's going to be easy to fit in the middle of the frame, like that. Let me see. That's going to fit in there, and you're not going to see it, and you get making your papers go a little bit further. I keep losing the chat. Yeah, oh yes, the holly around it as well. Yes, watch this space. I'm trying to get stuff like that for the website as well, and the wreath stuff. Right. No, I'm not going to stick him in there yet. I'm going to pop these in. So she can go there. And he can go there. And then baby, I could have even used even smaller snowmen. Can go there in the middle. And then we need to chop the legs off. So we definitely could have used the smaller snow people. There we go though. I won't do this. I'm going to add a little bit more there. Oh, see, I love that. It looks the same but different. Let's find this one. Where did I put it? Here. Have you seen this? What I've even got in my room. This is ridiculous. It's a garlic chopper, but I put clay in it. You see how it looks the same but totally different because I've used bigger snowmen in a different colour. It's endless what you can do, really. Absolutely endless. And then I'm thinking just onto here, like this. Isn't it adorable? And you, oh, Emma. This is what happens when I get all excited. This is why everything used to go wrong when I did the telly. I was dropping stuff and getting overexcited. This is exactly why, because I got too excited. Just going to ink around the edges of this. And again, you get 2 sheets of each. So it's going to last for ever and ever and ever-ish. Obviously not. If you use it, it won't last forever and ever. But if we hoard it, like, I know I hoard lots of craft stuff. There we go. And then onto a black border, I think, as well. And then this would go onto a nice big white card, which I'll see if I can I'm not finished yet though. Because I'm thinking now that I want this bit of holly. But keep all your scraps of it because you can make collage and all sorts. And again, just leave a border on the holly and things like that. There we go. So on Tuesday, we'll do the candle and we can make a shrink plastic charm, maybe. And then obviously I'll change it over from, it's a mantelpiece pleaser it is. Who used to say that? Was it Yanis? I am looking for some words now. But of course I made a massive mess. It wouldn't be me if I didn't make a whole mess. And I'm thinking, should we go with snow season because of the frosts? And I'll show again up close this text. I don't know what kind it is when I chose it though, but I just think it's absolutely adorable the way it's all. I love it. Very happy with it. And then you can just sort of wiggle your scissors around these as well if you want a little bit different to cutting it out just with normal straight lines. Let's wiggle it around. Ink the edges. And you can personalise these as well. Along the bottom, I think. Oh, isn't that just adorable? I love that. I'm very happy with that. I need a white pen. Just to give him little dots in his eyes. A little bit around the house. Just because it makes us feel a bit better when I do it. A little bit more arty. There we go. But yes, I've got lots of ideas for Christmas. I can show you how to make the little envelope as well, if you would like. But I think that's adorable for Christmas. I think it's not too traditional. It's kind of fun, not too cute. It's cute, but not too cute. And I think anybody would like a card made with it. And like I say, that's not even weighty at all. Like, it's not going to add anything. And they're not very, like, wide. It's still going to go through the post box. So I'm very happy with that. But again, we'll show you how to do these candles on Tuesday. And I will make some more little charms and things with the shrink plastic. These are called bulb pins, and I got these ones off Amazon. I got mine in the little beads and things like these off a place called Rosie's Craft Retreat, but I think she's just on TikTok. You could have a look for our website and things, but if you've got any little pearls, anything like that to add to them, you're absolutely on the little charms. But I will do that all out on Tuesday. We'll have a good play Tuesday night. But I mean, even this, you could just put your own little handmade sticker on and sell them for £8 a pair. People are going to pay it. I mean, it's a handmade pair of earrings. You can't get. I think they're fabulous. I think it's a fabulous idea for gifts as well for people who've got everything, especially if you've got Secret Santas and things at work. I don't know if I'm getting the chats. I'm terribly sorry if I'm not. But do feel free to share and like the live, come back and comment and all that jazz, because it does help, and I'm finding it really hard to build YouTube up. But thank you so much for keeping us company. I've had a blast. Sorry about the excitement and dropping stuff and losing stuff and just generally being me. I will be here Tuesday at 8 on Facebook 8 p.m. on Tuesday, and back here on Thursday at 8 p.m. I will put the Facebook onto YouTube straight after as well. I really don't think I'm getting comments. I think technology is broken again. But have a lovely week. Thank you so much for keeping us company, and I will see you shortly. Good night.